Welcome back to Wrestling Empire on the Nintendo Switch. Yesterday leaving Canada and heading to Japan in search of titles, and I am now known as Slam Bigelow. And today, a six-man war versus Abdullah the Butcher's team. Let's get it on. And so, I welcome you to a fine Tuesday here. Slam Bigelow, the man they call Vader, and Skinner is the six-man team here. After losing to me so badly in that tag team match yesterday, Vader is on my side now. He understands who's going to be a top dog here in Rising Sun. But we have a Bruiser Brody, Abdullah the Butcher, and a third guy. I want to say that's, what the hell's his name? He's not an actual wrestler. He's a original character here in the game, so I'm not sure who he is. Scorbenz. Scorbenz is the... Oh, Skinner, put down dynamite, bro. Put down the dynamite. Oh. You beat Boston Blue Fly, but that means nothing to me. I'm an entirely different proposition, is Abdullah. Yes, you are. Let me get some ribs, though. So, welcome to a fine Tuesday on the program. Abdullah in the ankle lock. It is a six-man war. And Bruiser Brody attacking from behind. Not cool. And yeah, so E3 still happening. I will hopefully be finishing this video soon and doing that Nintendo stream here at noon. So it's like 9 in the morning right now as I film this. But there are things to discuss, even though it is 9 in the morning, because it is Tuesday, which means Raw was last night, and Monday Night Raw. Right? Not too much to get into here specifically, because it's just still kind of Raw, and Raw is kind of whatever. But we do have to discuss Eva Marie and what she did on Raw, and they did the smart thing. They did the genius thing. They did the right thing, which is they did not let Eva Marie wrestle in the ring. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Thank you. That is the smart thing. She's not good, right? But if you use that, her not being good for heel heat, that makes all the sense in the world. But here's what happened there. Oh no, Skinner, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I was trying to fight Scorbenz, who has no health here. I want to win this war. But they brought her out with Piper Niven, right? But they totally just, like, didn't mention that. They're like, who is this? Who is here? They had no idea. And look, they have the numbers, right? They know on the network who watches NXT UK, and they know on TV who watches Raw. And if that number is super small for NXT UK, then you can assume that most folks who watch Raw don't watch NXT UK. Obviously, the hardcore fans know who she is, but most folks are going to say, that's a new person. I've never seen her before, you know? That's not surprising to me that they just... But they also didn't give her a name. And the name supposedly was like Dualop or something like that. Some weird thing going on there. I'm not really sure, but whatever. I wanted to pin Scorbenz, not Bruiser Brody. Good lord. Pin Scorbenz. 2. And Mean Gene on the outside. I can see him there with a bow tie. But that was the deal there, and they had Piper squash Naomi very quickly. And then Eva announces that she won the match. So again, this should get over huge in front of an actual crowd here you're going to have soon on your broadcast. So they did the right thing. They didn't have Eve wrestle, and they went for the heel heat on that, and that I do think was fantastic. Vader, use your adrenaline here. Give a Vader bomb. Do something. Gator roll from Bruiser. Save me, Skinner. The splash from Vader. It's nonsense. But yeah, that was the deal there with Eva, and I thought that was the good direction. But I am a bit wary, because after the match, after the announced win, they had Piper hugging Eva, who looked very not pleased. So if you go with the whole Eva's a fitness trainer and she's going to be fat-shaming Piper thing, that's not... Come on, that's the easy. That is the cheapest of cheap heat, and I would hope they are perhaps smarter than that, but we've learned that they're usually not smarter than that. So it's possibly another Piggy James type scenario is my thought initially. But hey, they could surprise us, but also it's Raw, and it's Raw. So, you know, there was that. But speaking of Raw, though, they did a weird thing here with Jeff Hardy, where they had Jeff Hardy. Oh, that's going to get broken up. They had Jeff Hardy out there, and he lost to Morrison because of the drip stick, and that's whatever, you know, getting that over. But then Cedric challenges Jeff Hardy to a retirement match. That if Jeff can't beat Cedric, he has to retire. And sure enough, Jeff Hardy beats Cedric and does not have to retire. And it's like, when people defend this booking, like, don't worry, they have a plan. And I'm like, they broke up the Hurt business, and now Cedric can't even beat somebody who just lost the match to somebody else. So it's like, what's the plan? I don't think that they have a plan besides making him look like a freaking chump. Like, is that the plan? Because if that's the plan, then good job, you're doing it. But otherwise, what are you doing? Like, what is the plan here with the remainder of the Hurt business after you broke them up? They didn't have a plan. They got nothing. They got nothing for nobody. It's a mess, man. It's an absolute mess. So, yes. Cedric couldn't even beat a man who just lost a match there via dripstick. And that was the deal with that. We now have a 3-on-2 advantage here. And I'm going to put away the butcher, the bunny, and the blade. Oh, come on! I beamed him repeatedly with the ring bell. If this was 2K14, he'd be dead. Seriously. That was the massive thing to do there on that beat the streak mode. Or whatever. Use the ring bell. And Vader wants to be a tag team champion. Good for him. Slam Bigelow wants to beat this match. Yes, Tiger Suplex on Abdullah would be impossible. Maybe Brock Lesnar could do it. Maybe. But even then, that's just a lot of weight to get over your shoulders. Now then, in other news, in other eventuality news, we had the story that supposedly the return to Saudi is going to happen for WWE in November of this year. Returning to that, arena and doing another big show over there in Saudi. Abdullah is gone. It is 3-on-1, Bruiser Brody. 3-on-1. So that begs the question, as it always does, will we see the return of the dead man for one more match for that Saudi blood money? Because, come on, man. When you make $1 million for a match, that's very appealing even when you are retired. And we know the Prince wants to see his legends, so why wouldn't they get Taker to do one more match for that? Would not surprise me. Vader! Springboard! That was great. That was great. I love it. I love it. But Bruiser here got to get up, and oh no! Not the torture rack. Into the burning hammer. Ah, I can't see anything. Let's take out the last man here. You made this challenge, and now you lie in it, and now you deal with it. Big running Braun Strowman slam, and a 3 count. And there it is. Slam Bigelow's team wins the war. Is that enough to get me a shot at your world titles from either Muta or Tanahashi, is the question. Vader hurt his leg and is out for 2 weeks. Man, alright. Pay-per-view bonus, making that big money. Scorben's strength is up. Vampiro and Stevie Ray increased his strength. Sasha Banks leaving Fetty Online for Wrestling Rev. Sergeant Acer released and is now on the indies. And that brings us to a benches and barbed bats tag team match. So let's say, hey, the next pay-per-view, what if I challenge... Alright, it's no longer Tanahashi. It is somebody else who I don't have on this thing right now because I don't, like, they aren't here. I haven't fought him in a match yet, therefore he's not on the thing, therefore I can't challenge him. So all I can do right now is challenge the great Muta. Muta! My name is Slam Bigelow. Let me fight you for that IWGP title. Shall we? No? Yes? No. We're both heels, therefore we can't possibly have a match together Because video games, because yes. Also, can I kick Skinner to the curb? I don't care, Skinner. I don't care. It's time for us to go our separate ways. I'm here for a singles title in Rising Sun. Sorry to hear that. Are you sure that's what you want? Yeah. Give me what I want. Let's break it up. You were only holding me back anyway. And that transforms our match to a singles match versus Takada with cardboard boxes and cardboards. It's a cardboard match. Playa? Maybe this cardboard match will turn me face, and then I can challenge the Great Muta. Maybe not. It remains to be seen. But back to the whole thing with the Saudi show supposedly happening in November of this year. Like, yeah. Everyone's like, no, man, he's actually retired now. He's legit retired. He's legit done with in-ring competition. That's what they said for 8.5 years about HBK. And what did he do? He came back for that Saudi money and worked another match. So never say never. Or like Terry Funk, you say forever. Forever. When the payday is that big. And I'm a heel now. So I'm saying this gormless crowd. But I can't wait to leave. I just got here, but I can't wait to leave. Sure. Whatever. Let me handle the entertainment, Slam Bigelow. I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright, sure, fine. Takada, you've got very low health. So this is gonna be a quick one here. Slug Stomp. Just run through you like I did to Takayama. Right? Just real quick. With these cardboard boxes for no reason. Can I climb it? Like, alright, whatever, man. I got a chair. It don't matter. Ref bump. Don't matter. Just running roughshod over this whole dang division is the Slug. Now, in other weird wrestling news, the upstart new promotion, Federacion Wrestling in Mexico, is apparently already on the outs. So, didn't even get their first show. And they are falling apart already. So it's already been postponed, which to me says pretty much canceled. And major top talent like Andrade and Rush have already pulled out of that show. So yeah, it's kind of DOA. And you had a bunch of guys that were going to defect from CMLL to that. And now they're kind of like, oh wait, it's not going to happen now. Crud. And so they basically, CMLL and Ring of Honor ruined their working deal because of this upstart that's not actually going to happen now. So that's really crazy news altogether. But yeah, that one just couldn't get off the ground. So it's been postponed. I would imagine indefinitely. But hey, we still don't know who was funding that from behind the scenes. Like, who was the money man behind that? We have no idea. So, weird, man. Weird. Slam Bigelow's profile is up. If only I could challenge a champion. Scotty 2 Hottie defeats Miss Viola and is the new featherweight champion of Super Lucha Libre. And here's the boss. Listen, Slam Bigelow. Some changes gotta get made here. Alright, what's the new bar here? I gotta meet. You aren't talented enough to see fans, to give fans the technical wrestling they pay to see. Get your skill up to 76% or I'm going to have to get you fired and back to school in this game. Yeah, alright. What? 76 is not bad on my skill. I'm at 74. So what if I do that like right now? What if I just go, alright, let me go to my gimmick and go to my skill and say, oh, 75, 76. And Boston Blue Fly appears to be the referee of this endeavor. So, is he perhaps still salty that I beat him in a match? Or what's the deal with the Blue Fly being the ref here in the match? I don't know. Let's go, Major Mark. What do we got? Okay, here we go. Is that one of the Bushwhackers? But here we are, here we go. What are you doing here, Boston Blue Fly? You can't be impartial in this matchup. Come on now, I've watched wrestling before. I'm insulted! Yeah, alright. You better do the right thing and do not screw me in this match. Otherwise, both of y'all can go through some tables in here. Now, Major Merc can get murked. That's the plan. Oh! Alright, one-winged angel into a poison rod to the outside, and Major Merc is gonna fly! Or not. He thought better of it. I'm not a high flyer. I can't get up. I can't get up. That move was so devastating, as it would be, that I can't get up. So, a count-out victory here for Merc? Come on, make it, make it, make it! I almost didn't make that. Wow. And I'm obviously at a major disadvantage here because of my injury. And Merc with the Fisherman's Suplex. Look, man. This seems bad for me. But headlock takeover. And we regain control with Merc here. Now, otherwise, I didn't see much else here worth talking about from Raw and or news and or whatever. So let's just kind of make some quick work here of Merc, hopefully. Hopefully. One-winged angel. One-winged angel. Boston Blue Fly is a butt. And I hate him. And I hate him. So I guess that's my current feud here. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Headbutts to Merc. Get up, Mang. Get up, Mang. And get you one of these dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Keep on picking you up and keep on putting you down. Tour of the Islands, but not quite. Okay, Merc. Come on now. Come on now. Here it is. Adrenaline. The Power Stunner. Referee. Referee. 1, 2. Oh, see, that's the problem. Adrenaline! No, get him! What are you doing? There it is. Power Stunner times 2. Roll through. 1, 2, 3. Even with the screw job, even with the fix being in, I still won the match. Boston Blue Fly. I hate you. Major Merc got the exposure from a major promotion. Takayama defeats the Great Muta. Is he a face? Can I fight him? His strength is down. Yes, let me fight him. Vader is back from injury. Ricky Steamboat and Stone Cold are friends. Oh, hell yeah. Slam Bigelow. Yeah, I met that challenge. I'm good. Brock Lesnar was popular in Weekend Warriors. Well, well, well. Score bends. We have Heat. We did? We what? No, I don't want to. I just gotta have a tag team. Benz. I don't need a tag team. I'm okay. I'm good. Nope. Sorry. I want Takayama now. For that title. Yes, I do. But also, I get a match against Score Benz, and my skill went down 1 point. What the hell happened there? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. See you then. And I'm out.